on YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to this week's episode of P&Q, the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or put comments to me and then I respond to you the following week, i.e. next Monday. Now you can do this one of 5 ways. I think it's 5 ways now. 1. Put your comments or questions down below in the comments section, the most common way. 2. Email me directly at miniwarzone@gmail.com for an anonymous response. 3. Make a video series yourself or a video yourself asking a question. 4. Ask me in person. Or 5. You can ask on social media, either me directly or a generalised question. And that's the 5 ways. That's how it works. I've got 1 social media question, no emails, no video questions that I've come across. Yeah, but I do have some comments from last week. It's not many, so it'll be a short one this week. So we'll start with a social media question from actually the Facebook Wargamers Unification group. It comes from David Shawn, also known as Mr. Mini Dreams, if you don't know that one, but you should do. He was asking, how did you come to be a figure painter / collector or game player within the hobby? Now, I've answered that before, but I think it's quite a good question to answer, you know, on a repeat basis, because you get new subscribers and so on, and it's good for new people to realise where I came into the hobby. So, a long time ago, many years ago, well, not that long ago, I suppose, 5 or 6 years ago, I don't know, I was diagnosed with having MS. And I was medically retired from my long-standing job at Royal Mail. I've been there 11 years. And I was kind of at a bit of a loose end, so I started writing a book. Something I'd wanted to do for a long time. I thought, well, now I've got the time to do it, I'll start writing it. But I came to this point in the book, which was a battle scene. It was a, you know, kind of a supernaturally type book, but, you know, fiction. And I needed to visualise the battle. It was in a wooded area, and I thought, I like models. How about making a little, like a diorama of the scene, and I can visualise who's where and where to go. I thought that would be the way to go. So, the next time I was in town, I think it was for an eye. I think my wife and I had eye appointments somewhere, or some appointments somewhere. I'd had mine, and I had about an hour to kill before I had to meet my wife. So, and I went down to Games Workshop in my local town. Now, Games Workshop is a shop I passed umpteen times, you know, numerous times over the years, and I thought I'd always been a bit intimidated, to tell you the truth, looking in through the doorway and seeing all these people, you know, really excited, rolling dice, obviously knowing what they're doing. Well, this looks like a complex game, and well, you know, I'm sure they have a good time though. But there was no one in there today, and I thought, ooh, chance to go in, see if they got any models of trees. So I went in, and I got talking to the guy in there who asked me if do I play the game. I said no, but since I've come in, I'm only looking for trees, but I love the look of these models, they look fantastic. And he said, well, do you want to play a game? And I thought, wow, why not, I've got about an hour. So we did. We played through the Dark Vengeance starter set, which was all lovely and painted up, and the table was nice. And he took me through. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. He just told me what I needed to roll, and I was rolling dice. But I was getting quite excited rolling the dice, and I felt the excitement rising. And I thought this could be a game I could get into. So, but I did ask, you know, I need these trees. So I'm building one. He said yes. We got these Citadel wood thing here. That was the first model I bought, the Citadel trees. But I left the shop with a couple of models, you know, some Space Marines, some glues and paints and DVD, you know, a book. And, you know, needless to say, that's what got me to the hobby. But he also recommended I look at YouTube, so that's how I got into it. I'd never considered before that I'd be able to paint well, but watching the DVD, How to Paint Citadel Miniatures, really opened my eyes as to how easy it could be to get a fairly decent standard, and if you practice and put work into it, you could go even beyond that. So that's what I did. Then obviously YouTube, well, you know, Seeing the likes of Mini Wargaming and all the fantastic tutorials they put out, and all these other tutorials, people too many to name. Apathetic Fish is another one, you know, tutorials that he puts out on YouTube. People like that, and I'll just watch their tutorials and think, wow, that's awesome, I want to be able to do that. So I just followed through what they was doing, and then obviously came eventually to find my own style, and you know, here I am. And obviously I'm just totally hooked by the hobby. I love it, I absolutely love it, and that's how I came to be in the hobby. So that's my little story. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Mini Dreams. Okay, Frost and Fists is the next question. He says, excellent episode once again, my brother. This is from the comments left from last week's show. He said, I apologise for not commenting the last few weeks. I've been watching, but it just took me 3 weeks to think of a question. Laughing face. That's okay, dude. For next week. What was your favourite comic arc or story ever? My brother Raz loves the story of Thanos winning each gem of the Infinity Gauntlet to make Death love him. I don't actually know that one. Mine is the series called Battle for the Cowl, where Batman has died and several entities fight for their rights to take up the mantle or let it lie in peace. Now, as I was reading this question, I was thinking, I couldn't remember the name of it, of the series, but I was thinking of that one. That is definitely up there in my top 3. Definitely. So what was my favourite? Keep up the awesome work, my brother, and much love to the fam. Excellent. There was another one I loved long time ago when I was a kid. It was a Spider-Man story, and the story arc involved, he was due to have a fight to the death with Dr. Octopus, who got these new super duper tentacle arms. They were like really powerful, and he didn't think he had a chance of winning. And the story arc was based around him going around and saying goodbye to all his loved ones, people he, oops, sorry about that, that's my phone, all the people he loved and cared about. And he did that in both the guises of Spider-Man and Peter Parker, so that was kind of a cool, I enjoyed that one too. And then there was also the series of Count Nefaria, when he came to battle the Avengers, and from Marvel Comics. That was a fantastic series that went on quite a while, and I absolutely loved it. The artwork was phenomenal, and I just thought it was fantastic. So that was mine. Great question. Fantastic. Okay, Eric Beer 40k says, great episode, mate. The way I see it is, if you haven't got a dislike on your video, you haven't done a very good job at drawing in your audience one way or another. I would love to know, what was your top 3 old school sitcoms? Oh wow, sitcoms. Whoa. Oh, there's so many old school ones. That is difficult, man. That is really difficult. Old school sitcoms. Only When I Laugh. I don't know where the 3 guys were in the hospital. That was really good. It Ain't Half Hot Mum. That was great with Windsor Davis as the Sergeant Major. Fantastic. I quite liked To the Manor Born. You remember that one? To the Manor Born, yeah. Yeah, To the Manor Born, It Ain't Half Hot Mum, and Only When I Laugh. Yeah, that's my pick. Great question. I like old school stuff. It's hard to think because going back a long time, a lot of years now, and it's difficult to remember some of the stuff. It seems like an eternity ago to me. Well, Basic Miniature Painting just says, great painting, Cupid. Thanks for answering my question about getting dislikes. Hey, that was cool. No worries. Yeah, dislikes, dislikes, likes, they're all the same really. It's a point of interest for your audience. Like Nick just said, it's engaging your audience one way or the other. It's just a shame that the dislikes come usually 99.99999% of the time without any feedback to help you, which is not helpful, is it? Right, Underdog Painting says, nice video fella, and again congrats on the 1k subs. Thank you very much. That's my goal this year, and I think you'll do it, bud. I really do. So my question is, you walk in to be for the first time you've ever done the hobby before, and without any influence, what army would interest you and why? Be the same army that got me started really when I first started the hobby properly. When I came away from my first day from Games Workshop with 5 Space Marines, but the first army I was interested in, which was days later, I knew what I wanted after having a look, and it was Tyranids, because I like monsters in space. I like monsters, I like space, sci-fi, I love Alien. Yeah, cool. That's what I would choose again. Definitely would choose Tyranids. Possibly Chaos Demons, because they got some awesome looking monster dudes in that army as well. But I think Tyranids, I just love the way they just eat everything, and I like their synergy they have with one another in the army, and how each unit has got a proper place in the army and a specific job to do. And if you play the game and you play it well, it can be twice as good as if you just play the game willy-nilly, just putting your Tyranids, not really utilising their full effects. So yeah, Tyranids for me. I like synergy. I think that's why I like Warhammer Horde so much as well, because of the synergy, the fact they rely on one another. That's not to say Chaos doesn't. I just know Tyranids more, and I think the alien influence, I'd probably go Tyranids again. I just love that monster in space eating everything theme. And that's it. That's all the questions I got. I told you it was going to be a short one, but that's okay. Shorter time for me to render and upload to YouTube. But thank you very much for your questions. Please keep the questions coming in. I enjoy answering them immensely. I really do. And yeah, so don't forget, I can pick up questions in other routes, but obviously down below in the comment section is the easiest way for me to find your questions. Yeah, or you can email me a question, or do a question on a video. That's always good as well. But thank you again. Thank you for everyone that's congratulated me on reaching 1,000 subscribers. It means the world to me. It really does. And yeah, I've just had notification from YouTube saying well done on reaching your 1,000 subscribers. Blah blah blah. Like I'm officially a 1,000 subscriber person now, or whatever. And yeah, but thanks for everyone for the support. Thanks to everyone who entered the competition as well. Well done to Kuja and Kiwi. By the time you see this, your prize will be on its way to you, because although I'm recording this at the weekend, I'm planning on posting it out first thing Monday morning. It's all wrapped up and ready to go, and enjoy. And yes, thank you everyone. So remember, till the next time, all brushes lead to war. And I'll see you on the next video. Yes, I will. Bye.